Bro, we were supposed to start this like 2 hours ago. We spent like about basically an hour and a half at least just talking about music and stuff that didn't actually matter at all about this.
That's right.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I say that's in us. That's what we do. That's what we love. So it's going to happen regardless.
Yeah, I love talking about it, but we should definitely get started. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Web Show. We are we're just chilling in my room because I'm really good at getting my life together. No, actually, there's just a lot of cool stuff that's coming out in October. Lots of games. I was talking to Topaz earlier when we were kind of planning this, and I was like, I sent him an article. I'm actually going to share the article with you guys today, and I was like, literally, like there's basically something coming out or have already come out on like every day in October. We've totally got to talk about it. So that's what today is about. Topaz, how you been, dude?
Been good, man. I'm
Good.
Been making it, playing some Coral Island.
Yep, I'm sure nobody knows what that is.
It's pretty cool grinding farm, Animal Crossing, all kind of mixture of things up in the game, and it's in its beta or still in development. So it's a really good game.
It's called Coral.
It's on Game Pass right now. Yeah,
and it's in its beta.
Coral Island.
Oh, Coral Island Beta Fish Edition. Got it. I'm following you. Well, guys, I'm really glad that you're here, Topaz. Last episode, we did actually live, and I did it without you, and it's not because I don't love you, but there was just so much going on, and this worked out scheduling a little bit better. And like I said, there's like a million and one things to talk about. So I feel like in the world of gaming, it's really easy to feel like whenever we're watching directs or state of plays or whatever the case may be, it's really easy to feel like there's not really anything new coming out, or like, and that's not entirely true. I think we tend to feel that way because we don't see necessarily something that's like that big one that we're waiting for. I know with me, especially when like a PlayStation thing comes around right now, I'm totally watching all of it and enjoying all of it and wanting to take that in, but I'm also in the back of my mind thinking the entire time, are we about to see a Spyro 4? That's what I want to see. Or are we going to see some more Spider-Man? Or here's a game that no one's talked about in 400 years, because Spider-Man's about to come out, and that's exciting, but where is Wolverine? Because the same state of play or PlayStation Present, I forget, that announced Spider-Man 2 also showed us Wolverine. Yeah, we've seen nothing for that. So these are big ticket games that I'm really looking forward to. And when you go into it with these high expectations, which you should, I mean, everybody has the things that they're looking forward to. But when you go into it with these big high expectations, at least for me, I think it's easier to kind of find myself where I need to like go back and look at the other things that were presented after I've seen the whole thing as a whole, so I can really take it in. That's kind of what this is about. Do you have that same issue? Like, what is your experience like when you're watching directs or learning about games that are coming out?
I feel like I'm probably not as much. I mean, I'm into it and I'm loving it. But it's like I'm waiting for it to just come out. It's not like I don't know. I feel like you're
not really fully bought into a direct. You just, if something comes up that you're like, oh, that's cool, you think you're in it?
Yeah.
I feel that. I think this content creation thing has made me like way more honed into it. So something, I think this is really cool, but something that's been happening more and more frequently that I kind of like, but I want to make sure that I never come across like snooty about it or anything, but I think it's really cool, is that I can, because I'm so on it, and I try to stream like directs and state of plays like when they come out, try to do it live if I can, if that's able to happen. And then I'll get a message from a friend like, I don't know, 3 weeks later, and they'll send me like a trailer from the direct that I live streamed and sometimes have already talked about in a podcast. And if I know them really closely, I'll be like, you don't listen to my content. But if I don't know them that well, I'm just like, oh, thanks. Yeah, I saw that in the last direct. I'm really looking forward to it. I try to be really nice. But that
is there just one instant you're thinking about?
There's one person that's done it a couple times that I'm thinking about, and I don't want to fully like throw him under the rug because he does watch the content, but it's Phobic Dragon. He'll do that. He'll throw it in like the group chat and be like, "You guys seen this?" And I'm like, "Yep,
Phobic.
Sure have." But I recognize that like I am beginning. My goal. This is all I really want, Topaz. I want to be able to be that person like that's kind about it, so nobody's like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to Webby." But I want to be able to be that person that's like somebody looks at me and they're like, "That's my connection into the gaming industry." Yeah. Like when something is going on and I want to know what's going on, like that's the guy I can watch his video, or that's the guy I like ask him a question of. Mm-hmm. That'd be kind of cool. I don't have to be that for everybody, but if I can that for somebody, that's really cool to me. So, you ready to jump into these games?
You're on your way to that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Aw.
Keep going.
There's a song called "On My Way" that used to be my intro song for Stream for Forever. So I feel like it's culmination. Are you talking about it's happening.
Scott Sky?
No. This is a Stream Beats, a Harris Heller song. I'll play it for you after.
Carry On My Way?
Nope. That's a difference. That one would get copyright struck.
Not if I sing it.
That's true.
Carry on my wayward son.
I've never heard that arrangement before. That's beautiful.
I can give you more if you want it.
Oh, it's within the Josh Turner voice? Okay. No, I, as much as we would all love to indulge in that, we got a lot of games to get through. So why don't we jump in? We're actually going to share the Kotaku article with you guys on the screen right now, so that you can kind of see as we go along, and we'll probably share some of our thoughts. There's plenty of these games that I either have never heard of or I don't remember at all. And Blinken's Folly, I think I'm saying that right, is number one in that category. I don't remember if this was announced. I don't remember anything about this game. So does this at all look familiar to you? Like, is this?
No,
that's an ad for Loki. So we'll just talk about it while that ad goes away, because I ain't got no money to pay for them. Anyway, this is gonna be interesting because just looking at that thumbnail, it looks like it's pixel art, which is your absolute most favorite style of game. But you do like grindy-ish type games and everything. It's kind of what we're looking at here. This doesn't look like something for me.
Dude, I'm already playing that game, you know? I don't want to play it.
Oh, is Coral pixely?
No. I'm saying just doing all that stuff, like my type of game.
Yeah.
I'm playing that, Dreamlight, Animal Crossing. Well, not anymore. I put Animal Crossing on the back burner.
I get that. But it's pumpkin season. Got to get in there and get your pumpkins.
Coral Island pumpkins in there.
Fair
enough.
enough.
Actually, we just had a spooky event. So that was pretty dope.
Oh, neat. Well, Blinken's Folly sees you. I'm just going to read this underneath here so every game gets its due justice. Blinken's Folly sees you take on the role of Percival Blinkens. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong every time. As he endeavors to find his lost family members set across a variety of islands. The game promises treasure hunting and mini games. A pettable dog. Oh, that is such a.
I wonder if he ages or
pettable
grows.
Dog. That is such a stab.
Pettable dog.
Yeah, that's such a stab at Zelda. You remember when Breath of the Wild came out and everything, and there was like you could literally do whatever you wanted in Breath of the Wild, and you could like ride horses, you could shoot anything, you could break anything, you could do whatever, but you can't pet the dog. And like the internet blew up. The internet was like, "Why can't I pet the dog?" To the point that it actually, I can't believe it if you didn't see this.
No, I didn't.
It became a meme because everybody was like, "Tears of the Kingdom, they're gonna let you pet the dog." Oh. They didn't. You can't pet the dog in Tears of the Kingdom either. No dogs for Nintendo lovers.
Well, you feed the dog and they lead you to treasure. That's it.
What?
Oh.
Did you really?
Yeah.
In both games or just the second one?
Probably in both.
You heard it here
but
first.
But I just found out in the second one.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's actually great. Mm-hmm. That's great. All right, so the next one up we have here is the Lamplighters League on October 3rd. The first bit of these games are actually already out. So if any of these are interesting to you, like you can get them right now. This is going to be on Xbox, Xbox One, or Xbox Series, Xbox One, and Windows. It's a good chance this might be.
Game Pass?
It doesn't say if these are Game Pass, but there's a really good chance, since that is all Windows specific, or that's all like one company.
Yeah.
There's a pretty good chance that this game is going to be also on Game Pass. It might say it in the trailer. Lamplighters League is from the team that brought us Shadowrun Returns and BattleTech. It features turn-based tactical combat and a globe-spanning adventure. It's Xbox and Windows game on October 3rd. We're going to fast forward through this a little bit so we can kind of see. Oh, okay. That's not what I thought it would look like.
Me neither.
That's actually... I don't know. I don't want to... It gives me Disney Pixar vibes, but it could just be cinematic.
Oh.
You don't want to see that in an alley. I knew a girl named Allie once. I didn't like seeing her either. That was rude. Is the truth, but it was rude. I don't know. It feels very RPG. I feel like they're giving us the bait and switch because look, that is what where to go. That is what the gameplay. I can't get it. I know it's right here in a second. This is what the gameplay. Yeah, that you see that. That's what the gameplay actually looks like. But that's for someone. I don't know. We'll keep going. Let me stop me if I go too quick. If you're like, oh my gosh, this is the best game I've ever seen in my life, I want to talk about it right now, Webby. You just do that, okay?
All right.
What is this? Disgaea? I bet I'm gonna get canceled for that. You say it. Yep.
This guy
right here. Disgaea 7. Yeah. Disgaea 7. Vows of the Virtueless on October 3rd. That's actually going to be... So it's going to be on PS5, PS4, Switch, and Windows. Available probably on all of those digital shops as well as Amazon, Best Buy, and GameStop. The latest in the ongoing series. What are you laughing about over there? I'm trying to have a civil conversation about gorgeous, great games coming in October.
I'm probably going to get canceled.
Did that all just sink in? I'm sorry, you mature, wonderful people on the internet. The latest in the ongoing series of strategy role-playing games, Disgaea 7. Are there really 6 other ones? Has over 40 character classics and a variety of new features, like Hell Mode. Ooh, we're going to leave that out. And items, reincarnation. Disgaea 7 launches on October 3rd. The game's already out. Go check it out if you got the PS4 and you want to. It looks very cute and chibi. Like this guy, I'm gonna keep calling it this guy. This guy right here. I'm sorry.
I like the art of the, not the little small people, but the big people. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're gonna get canceled. You can't say those things. What's wrong with you? It's a family-friendly stream. No.
I love all people.
Me as well. Silent Hope 3 on Switch and Windows. This actually looks, to me, this looks like something you'd be interested in by the artwork. I haven't seen the trailer, but by the artwork, this looks like a Topaz enjoyable game.
Let's see.
Let's find out. Featuring adorable chibi characters.
I feel like
maybe
seen
not.
This on wasn't it
we
on
did.
the direct? Yeah. Okay.
That's what this trailer is from.
Let's see.
Featuring adorable chibi characters and a fusion of action RPG and farming gameplay. Oh, it's more of the game you already played. Silent Hope sets you off on a fantastic adventure stocked with dungeons and treasure. Available right now, already came out on October 3rd on Switch and Windows, which probably means Steam. Amazon, Best Buy, and GameStop. Let's bump forward a little bit there. You know, as much as like this isn't fully my type of game, this does look cute. If you have a really cute, not so pixely like art style matters.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a good art style. This doesn't dissuade me too much. Like a game that looks like this doesn't dissuade me too much. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I'm good with
like
this.
It's a lot going on.
That will be what would dissuade me because, like it said, it's RPG, which isn't my favorite genre, and it's also farming.
I really like his hair.
I feel like I'd rather watch a show that's wow, they are little.
Or
oh my goodness, I don't know. Princess, I beg you, please grant my. I forget.
That might be a girl.
I think it might be. Anyway, get yours now on Switch and Windows. It'd be great. I'm going to start pausing these to save some bandwidth. Scoring is actually not a new game. It's just coming to PS5. Or is it?
Is it this scary game?
I feel like I've seen this a lot. Maybe I've just seen... we got another ad. Maybe I've just seen the... I don't know if it'd be scary. It may be creepy. I feel like I maybe have just seen like the early announcements and everything. But so I may have already seen this trailer. But it's actually just now coming. No, it releases on... Oh, wait, no. If I would just read a little bit, I would answer my question. So it's coming to PS5. It released on Xbox and PC last year. That's where I've seen it before. It is a first-person shooter or first-person adventurer. It's slow-paced first-person adventure. It's heavily inspired by the styling of the legendary Swiss surrealist artist H.R. Giger. I think they'd say that. But it's going to be on PS5, which means you can get it on October 3rd. So it's perfect for October. It does look gory. Like Mermaid, my wife would never. Like she would never ever play this. But you know, I've heard it's like kind of gross.
Yeah.
Like in like it's almost like just a little over the top whenever you start it out. But I've never played it before. I don't know. Roast us in the comments. I feel like it's already coming. Let us know if you know this is your favorite game ever and you're really excited that it's coming to PlayStation. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, is that how you feel?
That's how they're gonna feel.
Just like that. That's actually how they're gonna sound right now. It hasn't even gone live and someone's already said that right now. I'm sure. Station to Station, Topaz's favorite game of the lineup. What is with all these ads?
I still haven't seen that movie there.
Yeah, well, we're not promoting that movie, but we would. Paramount, reach out. You know, we got you. All right, Station to Station. I'm going to go ahead and read it, then I'll show you the trailer. Station to Station is a train simulator featuring management, challenges, and cute, blocky graphics. All right, let's talk about the art style. This doesn't look old. It just looks blocky. And we talked about it a little bit before we started. This isn't your thing, huh?
Mm-mm.
What do you think about it is about this that isn't just like it's hard to accept as just a art style approach?
I don't know. I want a clear view of things.
This is clear. You know, if you think about it in terms of like what is like, I guess I could make these full screen. If you think about it in terms of like what is high resolution in a way.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it looks good.
It's a good high resolution. It's just an art style.
I'm already blind.
They chose to make it look like kind of like a Lego thing, you know? Like that's what they're doing. It makes me think of like an actual toy train set.
Yeah.
And Legos is kind of what it makes me think of. It's only available on Windows though, which I'm surprised because that game, like that looks like it has Switch written all over it.
Yeah.
But Windows only right now. I bet it's one of those things where they're gonna go ahead and launch it on on Windows because it's a lot easier to get on like the Steam store. I'm gonna go ahead and launch it there, recoup some of the cost because it's, from what I understand, it's a lot more expensive to try to get a game like that on the Nintendo shop. There's just more checks and balances. Well, I say there's more checks and balances, and then you remember games like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet exist. So
get 'em all.
All right, a lot of people are really looking forward to this next game. And I know I'm still going quick. There's tons of games to get through. Assassin's Creed Mirage, October 5th. Are you an Assassin's Creed guy? Not really.
I want to be
the very best.
I just can't. I just don't have the time.
I own all of them.
Actually, I do have Vanguard.
Okay.
Isn't that what it's called? Oh, Valhalla.
Valhalla.
No, Valhalla.
Yeah.
And I played a little bit of that, which is so different. So it was cool to play that.
Yeah.
And I like it. I just don't have. I didn't even finish it. I don't have time to.
Reminds me a lot of
Prince
the
of Persia.
originals. No, like all right. So Assassin's Creed kind of took
That's
a
Prince
shift.
of Persia.
No, it's not. This is Assassin's Creed.
No, that's what they be doing in Prince of Persia. The old games.
Well,
look
this
just like it.
I wonder which one's older, but like Assassin's Creed or the 3D Prince of Persia's. But
have the internet.
I do. This reminds me a lot of the old Assassin's Creed games, though. So if you like that, you'll probably like this because they kind of took a shift, and newer Assassin's Creed games started being a lot more questy, a lot less stealthy, if that makes sense. Like Odyssey and Valhalla are very different games than like the first 3 Assassin's Creeds. This gives me like really big early on Assassin's Creed vibes. So if you're
looks good.
If you're a classic Assassin's Creed fan, you probably really like this. Now, I know how you feel about old games. Would you be interested in playing any of my Assassin's Creed copies?
Not the old ones.
They're okay. Well,
I mean, like
that's the best way to get this.
Actually, I mean, do they all follow the same story or whatever?
No. Yes and no. They're all similar concepts until the shift, like the grand shift of games, where, you know, like I said, like there's like an old style of gameplay, which is what this is looking like, and then there's like the Valhalla style. But go ahead.
What is that?
Oh, that's the deluxe edition trailer. But
can you ride that horse around?
Yeah, I'm sure you can ride a horse in the very first game for Xbox 360. So,
Oh, I'm playing it. Give it here.
sure. Okay.
Where's the?
It's on the shelf back there.
All right.
That's going to be available on PS5, PS4, Series, Xbox One, Windows,
Sold.
and
That horse
basically
looks
everywhere.
dope.
It yeah, it's different. Oh, if Assassin's Creed of late, they even said this in the article, has felt too different from the original concept of the sneaky parkour action in urban settings, you may wish to check out Assassin's Creed Mirage. It's hard not to look at Mirage and get those early AC vibes.
That's cool.
So early Assassin's Creed, though, my only gripe with it is I felt like you would do the same thing over and over. But basically, how old school Assassin's Creed works is without spoiling it for you, but you're probably not going to go back to it. How older Assassin's Creed works is you're a person in the present, and you have an ancestor that was an assassin. And it's like a group of people who
it's
are
a mind
against.
thing. You're in the a machine.
Yep, and
I played that.
You get transported back into their mind, and you relive their. You're not really controlling them. You're just viewing their memories.
Right.
But as the player, you are controlling them. Yeah, that's Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
And it's pretty cool, but it's not always the same person. Like, who's the first? The first one is Altair, which I like.
It sounds like what's that show?
And then the second one, while you think about that, is Ezio, I think. Ezio. I don't know. I can't remember, but he's like everybody's favorite from the old ones. Like people really liked him. What were you thinking of show-wise?
I can't think of it.
Okay.
I don't think it's Twilight Zone.
No, probably not. Well, maybe Twilight Zone did a lot of weird things.
Or this one show I'm thinking about is when they've invented something and the guy goes back in time, but he wakes up in different people's bodies. God, what is that show?
I don't know.
He goes to like the old west. He goes to.
You think like Westworld?
No.
Let me know if you think about it.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
God, what is the name of that? That's a good show.
I believe you. Front Mission 2 remake. Ooh, October 5th. It's already out. It's on Switch, baby. If that big old red Switch logo didn't give it away. See, this not my type of game. Right here, not my type of game. This this is for someone, and I've gotten this opinion because a lot of Switch games and like Asian inspired games I feel like are like this. So I feel like it's just maybe like not that Westerners don't enjoy this type of game, but it's not a very Western feeling type of game. Does that make sense at all?
Mm-hmm.
I don't sound just like a bigot or anything. That actually makes sense. Your silence doesn't give me much confidence.
Well, I'm looking up Assassin's Creed because I'm.
The trailer I showed you wasn't good enough?
No. I'm trying to process the question you asked. You were wondering which one came out first.
Oh, about
Prince of Persia and Assassin's Creed. I think Assassin's Creed was 07. Prince of Persia was 08.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I figured the 2D Prince of Persias were probably older. I would think. That's why I was like, you had to compare it off of that, like.
Well, the first one I played was probably in 08.
Yeah, because you're the 3D guy. What is that? Sands of Time or something? Maybe. I never played the Prince of Persia game.
It was just Prince of Persia.
Oh, okay. I know Whittier,
but I did play Sands of Time.
Probably be good friends on that because he's a big fan of Prince of Persia. And I thought he and you would be very excited about the new Prince of Persia game, but yeah, because since it's 2D, it's not your thing. Let's take a bet. I haven't played this to see if
you think I like it, don't you?
Nope. No, I'm saying I haven't played this to see if an ad's going to pop up. So, is it? Let's make a wager. Is it going to pop up when I press play? Is there going to be an ad?
Nope.
All right, there we go. Wargrove 2 on October 5th. No ad. Way to go, bud. Wargrove 2 is a strategy role-playing game with some wonderful character designs.
Man.
And online multiplayer in versus and co-op modes for up to 4 people.
Wow.
I know. Wowza, am I right? Look at those graphics. Oh my gosh, it's like I'm really there. I'm trying to have a serious podcast again, Topaz, and you're doing it again. You're really cramping my style.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Now with supercharged grooves.
Man.
Look at them grooves. I can't groove like that. I didn't see a single person. What grooves are that? They're bouncing. What grooves are we talking? I got the same grooves. Hold on. You ready for this? Ready for this? I got the same grooves. Here we go. What do you think?
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm doing the same thing they're doing. Look at them. It's a dancing game, right? Look at their grooves. Look at these grooves. I'm out tonight. Okay, never mind. I haven't had that much coffee today. I really haven't. I don't know what's up with me. I'm still rolling. We are only on October 5th, dude. The Dark Picture Anthology. Little Hope. No ad. Let's go. The Dark Pictures Anthology.
It's
Little
3D.
Hope brings its witchcraft themed horror to tale on the Switch on October 5th. This is Switch only. Okay? Whoa. No way. This is all pre-rendered. It does not. There's not a chance that it looks like this on the Switch. Maybe the cutscenes, sure. Like this is all cinematic. I don't think it's gonna look like this on the Switch. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, it's already out, right?
Yes, it would. It's October 5th, so this is already out at the time of recording, or even at the time of you guys watching this. So, look at that. There's just no way. There's no way.
For a Switch game.
There's no way. Have you seen the this is all cinematic. None of this is gameplay. I bet there was even a disclaimer at the beginning. Nope. There's no way that's actually it. This is just a regular trailer.
No until you see.
Oh my gosh.
Summer 2020.
This is a PS4 trailer. Did it say it was on the Switch?
Oh,
yeah.
It's coming to the Switch.
But this is a PS4 game.
Yeah.
That's making a lot more sense. Okay, have you seen the comparison? So Mortal Kombat 1 just came out, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen the comparisons of the PS5 version of Mortal Kombat 1 versus Switch?
No.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to show you all that right now.
I bet they trash.
This, I kid you not, what I'm about to show you, Topaz, it's not fake. This is actually real.
I'm going to have to look on your screen.
I'm going to use this one because he's not...
Oh my gosh.
That's real. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even messing with you right now.
Dang, Nintendo?
Yeah. There's the FPS on it. You are getting 45 on the Switch, apparently, but yep. Look at that. Like, literally losing... Like, she doesn't even have the same headpiece. Like, losing complete elements of these characters just because they had to, like, make it look so dog poop and render it. I mean, he doesn't have it. That's a smooth, shiny forehead. He's got wrinkles here. Look at, you can actually kind of see his hair. Nothing there. It's fine. This is fine on the PS2 if this didn't exist, you know? Like, if this was what the game was and it was in its time, that's fine.
I agree.
That's fine. But, man, like, but losing full, like, pieces. But this is my favorite one because he's like, oh, I'm so disgusted. And he's like, what are you doing? Like, it's bad. So bad. Yeah, even the Steam Deck, dude. Like, that's what it looks like on Steam Deck. Here we are on Switch. Like, obviously, the Steam Deck is... Honestly, the PS5 is probably the best looking one here, but obviously it's different. Like you can't see quite as much detail on like the eyebrow, and I don't know how well this is translating over the podcast. And audio listeners, I'm sorry. Just know that it looks bad on the Switch version. But I mean that's still like daylight and dark.
Yeah,
daylight and dark. So yeah, I needed to share that with you. This is wild, man. Wild that that's the case.
I have not played that game yet. What's wrong with me?
Speaking of games that don't look good, Detective Pikachu Returns, October 6th. I forgot this had already come out.
Today,
at the time of recording. So
tonight.
Yeah, you guys are hearing this
at the time of
3 days later. You guys are hearing this on the, what is that, the 9th? Yep. So this is already out. I'm sure that Topaz and I will have a beautiful opinion about everybody that's playing it right now. You said, this is the original trailer. This game does not look good. Topaz. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Bro, that ain't it. It still looks bad. We're in 1080 now.
No, it doesn't.
Look at that around his head.
Oh, I can't see that.
You've been conditioned. You can't see how that just all bubbles together. Look at that.
It doesn't look bad to me.
I like how they move. That one was better because this is rendered out. But earlier when they were just standing there, I like how he doesn't have shadows. And when they do have shadows, they move, but the shadows don't.
However, I still will not play this game because it's a lot of reading and a lot of not what I like about, Pokemon.
You don't like murder mystery Pokemon? That's not your thing.
I watched a little gameplay earlier, and I was like, okay, yeah,
Okay.
definitely not getting that.
Well, he's back. Pikachu has got some new mysteries to solve with Detective Pikachu Returns on October 6th. It's already out, friends. Oh, Sword Art Online, another one. Last Recollection,
Dude.
also coming out. Compared to these two, let's do it. Let's do it. Boom. Did you watch Sword Art Online? Didn't you? The anime.
Maybe.
You're the anime guy.
I know.
Bro, I'm not the anime guy. I've watched all of Sword Art Online, and I watched most of the second one, but I fell off. The second one is like more gun related than swords, but
I've watched so much. I don't know what I've watched.
First one's pretty good, anime wise, anyway. I haven't played any of these. There's a bunch of Sword Art Online games at this point. It makes sense if you're gonna like make any anime about video games or a video game out of any anime, then you make the video game out of the anime that's about video games. So it kind of makes sense, but I don't really know how well they translate. I do know the storyline and everything of that's Kirito.
I want to play.
I do know I liked the storyline. You got to check out the anime. I'd be willing to rewatch the first anime. It was really good. I really liked it. So very good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I don't know if the game is that good, but I know that the pieces of the puzzle, the meat there, is really good, and it's on PlayStation. So I feel pretty confident that it's going to play and run pretty fine. Yeah. And see, I don't actually think a game has to look good to be good. It has to play good to be good. And I mean, I say that Pikachu still looks bad, but what really is going to matter is if it plays good.
Yeah.
I'm not just against Pokemon games. Like, for example, Scarlet and Violet don't look good and also don't play good. Not good games. Arceus doesn't look that good, plays really well. I'm an Arceus fan, if that makes sense. That's a good example, I think.
It was a really good game. It plays exceptionally
well. I thought it did. Man, 3 games so far on October 6th. Let's go. Borderlands 3. Is it just 3 or was there another one? Yeah, that's October 5th. So, beat you out by a day. October 6th, Borderlands 3. This cartoony, wisecracking FPS RPG arrives on Switch. Because I thought this had been out for a while. It's coming to Switch on October 6th with the base game and multiple DLC expansions like Moxie's Heist of the Handsome Jackpot, Guns, Love, and Tentacles, and the marriage of the Wainwright and Hammerlock, and more. You ever play any Borderlands games?
Mm-mm.
Me either, but I played Tales from the Borderlands, which is the Telltale version of a game, and it was cute. The thing for me, do you like this art style? Like this cel-shaded thing?
No.
Really? What's in a game? Like, what's in the perfect game for you? What do you look for in a game that's like, that's the one I want to spend my money on? What do you look for? Because I'm a little thrown off because, like, I mean, this looks good. It's just this is the style, which is totally fine if it's not your cup of tea or if it's someone else's. But I'm trying to get an idea because a lot of the feedback I get from you, from example, on most game or on games like this, is that it looks really good.
Yeah.
But like, what does that mean for you? Because earlier, like, what does looks really good mean for you? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Help me understand what you're looking for.
I'm looking for.
Help you understand what you're looking for. You're looking for a Star Wars. You don't like old games. Okay, let's hear it.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. Let's see. I mean, it probably the most good explanation I can give you.
All right.
For that.
Okay.
Is that I've just never played these games.
So.
Or games that look like this.
I'm going to press you a little bit because you said it was a good explanation.
And it's the only one. I'll say the only one.
It's a true explanation. I'll give you that. That's genuine. That's interesting to me because, like...
And the first thing I would say is no, because I hadn't played the game or I hadn't played that style game. So I probably won't even play the game. So
what I'm learning here about you, and I'm kind of calling you out a little bit on it, but in love, because I do love you. And there's such a... Because I was a little bit like this too. But there's such a great smorgasbord of game content. Don't get me wrong. Plenty of nasty things to try like that are not that good. But I remember a time that you didn't like Xbox.
Do you remember?
And I shared it, like how you sang even about how you don't like Xbox. And then I got you on Game Pass. Granted, you're not on an Xbox.
Mhm.
You're on a PC, but it'd look better on an Xbox if you're on an Xbox. All those things together, now you like a lot of these Xbox games that are on Game Pass. You're like, oh man, this is gonna sick. I like the green.
But a lot of the Xbox games don't look like that.
I like the
art style. Or the.
Well, I mean, the only time I've ever seen Borderlands played, it was on Xbox, but it's not owned by Xbox. So I understand what you're saying. My thoughts are,
I'm not against it.
But the words you use say that you're against it. That's the only pressure or I'm putting on you right there because you're like, no, I don't like that.
That don't mean I'm against it.
What is I don't like that? Okay, help me understand. I'll be quiet.
It doesn't mean I'm against it.
What would you say if you were against something? What were the words you would use?
I'm never playing that. I don't want to even see that. I hate that. That's stupid. That's dumb.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Oh, like when you said I don't like Xbox?
Probably. But that was a feud between the PlayStation and the Xbox.
Yeah. And to be fair, like older 90s marketing played heavy into that. I think that's some nostalgia leftovers for you.
And that's just what I was used to. And I just didn't have an Xbox.
Yeah.
If I had an Xbox, I would play it and probably like it.
Having all of them helped me really to realize, especially too, that I don't really have any brand loyalty for any of you big three. Like at this stage in the game, like I want to play what I want to play, and I'm privileged enough to be able to own all the consoles. But in doing that for this current generation, something that I learned is that I don't need all of the consoles because Xbox is basically like everybody gets to play our games no matter what, and so I play pretty much all my Xbox games either through the cloud or downloaded to my PC because I have a decent PC. And then I realized that a lot of the older stuff I want to play also on my PC, and there's so many avenues for downloading or acquiring games through the PC that it also keeps the price of things very reasonable. I'll like continue to share the story that I bought, and I use Portal a lot, but it's a great example because it's on the Switch now, which means there's been a way to play Portal on like every brand, if you will, at this point. And I played Portal for the first time like a little over a year ago, shortly after it came out on the Switch. You can get Portal 1 and 2 on the Switch for $30, okay? 30 USD. I bought Portal 1 and 2 at the same time for my PC for $4. Those things are not the same. You know what I mean? And so that is just me on my tangent. That's largely why I don't have that kind of brand loyalty anymore because it's just out there. Now, there are certain things that I love. I love what the PlayStation 5 is doing with their controller. I think it's really cool. I think Xbox could bump it up a little bit there. I love how, like, into the community or, like, how binding Nintendo can be. Like, it really brings people together, but Nintendo has terrible consumerism, like, practices. Whereas this PlayStation, I'm on a little bit of a soapbox. Got to give them props for what they recently did because, I wanted the play or the Spider-Man like special edition PS5, but I've never gotten a special edition console because I don't want to go out and buy a whole nother console. Yeah. I don't need one. They sold just the plates for too much money. I'll give them, but like also that's pretty pro-consumer. It keeps things out of landfills. Like those are good moves. Mm-hmm. So I got to sing their praises there. I've also got to slap them on the wrist when they're like, we don't want to let anybody play with us, and how Fortnite or Epic basically forced them into it because everybody else was letting people play cross console.
Yeah,
we owe Fortnite for that, but like Sony was the last straw that finally was like, okay, we'll finally let people play cross plat if the game developer hosts it. So they don't like to play well with others, and that's not good for the gamer. Some people were like, yeah, it is because it means everybody's on PlayStation, and then I'm about to get off my soapbox. It's not good for the gamer because for these big online games that are online multiplayer, like a game like Sea of Thieves or a game like Fortnite or the like, the thing that keeps that game alive and makes it successful and keeps the producers and the publishers wanting to keep it out there is the player base. And what happens is if PlayStation and Xbox both have the game, for example, but you can't play one with the other, then say there's 100 people that have played the game, and 50 of them are on each. But now the game is 4 years old, and most of the player base, like you need 20 people to play to keep the things running. Most of the player base is gone. You got 10 people playing on Xbox. You got 10 people playing on PlayStation. You've got enough people to keep the game going. You got 20 people. That's enough people. But since they can't play with each other, those people who love the game lose the game because there are not enough people and they shut down servers. What helps the player is letting everybody just play together, and it's not going to stop you. It's not going to stop you, Topaz. Like when the next console comes out, what are you probably going to buy? Like Xbox versus PlayStation. What are you probably right? You're bought into that community. You love it.
Yeah.
It does. They're not losing. It's not hurting their bottom line. I guess what I'm saying. They're not hurting out by doing that. Soapbox rant over. That's my thoughts there. So it's good. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Roblox, starting with a woman.
The one I stopped at because I couldn't get it to play.
All right, well, Roblox, I like this game a lot. I played it for the first time this month or last month. I thought it was a kid game. It is a kid game. Roblox fascinates me because it's more than a game. It's kind of a launcher. Like, it's kind of like a game development tool. It's really stinking cool. I mean, it's no new game or anything. It's just coming to PlayStation on the 10th. But it's so tomorrow, by the time you guys are listening, it's just really cool. And this is now going to be on everything. Like, I'm talking mobile, Xbox, PC, PlayStation.
Roblox.
It's all, was it?
I don't know.
That'd be cool. There's all kinds of stuff. Also, Roblox has an official licensed version of a Sonic the Hedgehog game that's actually licensed by Sega that someone built in Roblox. Really cool, man. It's basically like, you know, you think of Unreal Engine, which is a lot of games are made in. Epic makes it. That is an engine developed or made for making games, or like Unity or whatever the case may be. Like these games are built in something. Roblox is basically that. It's an engine, but it also is like inside that engine, you can also play the games that people are making. And apples to apples comparison, basically what I said earlier, you got a game like Roblox, you got a game like Dreams, also a great game. That allows you to either create games or to play other people's creations. The difference, Dreams is only available on PlayStation and is a dead game that they're giving away for free because there's not enough players. Roblox is available on everything, and it has thousands and thousands of downloads every month. People continue to play it because what helps out the player base and what helps your game? Having it where the most amount of people can see it, just like anything else. Like if you came out with a sneaker that's really awesome and you had the option to put it in Walmart, Target, and I don't know, insert other retail shop here, Dollar General, whatever. But then somebody was like, nah, Target exclusive. You'd be really stupid unless they offered you a deal, unless they pay you money to, like Target gives you money to be only here. Yeah. You'd be real dumb to do that because that means so many less people are going to see your shoe. Same thing happens for games, man. Same thing happens for games. I have
to get Roblox a try because, you know, I did the Dream thing, and I like
Dream.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's just there's not it doesn't really have anything new from since the last time I tried to play it months ago because people aren't making on it. All right, we're gonna go through these faster because we're on the 10th already. Like we're only on the 10th, and there's so many games. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're only on the 10th. Forza Motorsport. You like racing games?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
however, I haven't played any racing games.
Oh my gosh, this is probably the best one. Forza is probably the best one ever. Like, this is a gorgeous game. I'm gonna play the whole thing. Yeah, it's so good. It's gonna be on Game Pass because it's owned by Microsoft. So Forza Horizons and everything like that are already on it. I may have to show you this sometime on like a 4K screen.
Yeah, gorgeous
game. Got to check that out. Really good. Everybody knows what Forza is. Motorsports is their like regular sim version of it. October 11th, little Gator game. This is already out on Steam. It's basically a Link, like a Link-ish inspired Zelda-ish type game. But it's like also kind of derpy.
Yeah.
It's really cute. I think I'm interested in it. PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, and Xbox One. But like I said, this is already available on Steam and Switch. And on October 11th, it's available on everything. It's a cute game, man. I think you'll like it. If you're looking for a cute open-world adventure in which you can hang out with some animal pals, take photographs, and engage in all kinds of outdoor shenanigans, you may want to check out Little Gator Game.
Gator.
If you want. It's cute. This seems like a game you'd probably like you'd probably like. I would like this game, probably, if it's not
Look at
too
him walking
long.
the tightrope.
You know, if this is like a 5-hour game, this is a great little game to sit down and blaze through. You know, especially if it's not expensive. I don't know how much it is. I probably wouldn't spend more than $10 for the game though, personally. Total War Pharaoh, October 11th. Do you care about that?
Nope.
Me either. It's a strategy game. Enough said. Okay. Honkai? You know what? I'm gonna stop pronouncing things and let you do it. What?
Wait, I don't even see where you're reading.
The name of the game right here?
Oh, up there at the top. I was looking on the
MiHoYo's ultra popular RPG phenomenon Honkai, I think is it.
Yeah,
Star Rail.
I think you're right.
Arrives on PlayStation, Windows, and mobile platforms on October 11th. This is the kind of game that Pre-Pony would want to watch. Or game. I've learned a lot about my new friend Pre-Pony in the chat, and that she likes this type of game. And that's all I got to say about that. If you also like this type of game, you're in luck. Because it's coming. Okay. River City Revival Showdown.
Oh my gosh.
October 11th on PC and October 12th on consoles. Look at that. Take that, consoles. PC for life. No, I'm kidding. We got an ad, so we're going to let that roll, and I'm not going to let sponsor UT Mobile. With reimagined 2.5D-esque visuals, River City Revival Showdown brings the 1989 NES classic beat 'em up. Why am I reading like this? To the 21st century. This time, you'll hit the rough streets of River City to explore new stories and new fighting mode. Double Dragon Duel.
Okay.
Do you like fighters?
Nope. Wait, yeah, I mean, I do. Mortal Kombat all the way.
Oh, yeah.
But not that.
So what is it about this game that isn't Mortal Kombat? You saw Mortal Kombat on the Switch. Same thing.
I'm going to let you look at this game and think about the games that I don't like.
You don't like pixel art?
And then it's like old school kind of.
We're going to skip this one, Batman
Double
Arkham
Dragon.
Trilogy, because it's actually on, when was it, last Thursday? This game got delayed. So this isn't real. It's not actually coming on October 13th. It's been delayed. It's already out. It's just not coming to Switch. It's been delayed. So, gross. Lords of the Fallen, October 13th. It's a sequel.
This one looks good.
Do you? What do you like about it? I'm trying to figure out what you like about games. Because all you told me right there is that it looks good. What does that mean?
It looks good. Something I would probably play.
What is it about this that draws you in?
It looks like a big game.
But earlier, you said a game was a lot.
No, I was saying it may be a lot for you.
Oh.
Because I know you don't like to work.
I work all the time. Of course not. What are you talking? You don't like to work.
You are so used to those 3-hour, those short games.
Oh, I love those. I look for them now.
You know, me and Mermaid, we like to work.
Yeah, I like to grind for whatever reason. Grind. You're like, you know what? I think I want to not.
Because you rushed through Tears of the Kingdom and you beat it in 10 days.
Like a real gamer. That's what I'm hearing right there is what? It took you that long to beat the game? Noob. Yeah. Cosmic Shake is coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Come on, Cosmic Shake.
This game is already on those systems as the PS4 version or the regular Xbox One version. It's just getting a little bit of an upgrade.
Play a little bit. Let me see how it looks.
It's pretty good. I have this game if you want to play it.
What?
I own this game. It's pretty good.
It looks good over there on your screen.
Does it? We have these are this is the same resolution.
Dude, no, it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
No, yours is more crispier.
It's really not though.
Yours is sharp and beautiful. This is, I don't know.
Thank you. That's. I feel like that should be like a soundbite as a compliment someone can play on my Twitch stream or something. Like yours, sharp and beautiful.
Why did Patrick just look like a starfish?
I want you to think about what you just said. Think about it good and hard. What does Patrick look like?
Why does he look like a starfish?
What is Patrick?
He's a starfish, but he don't look like the way he look at him. He looks like a starfish, a little small starfish.
Yes, he does.
But
Patrick is a starfish.
Patrick does not look like a starfish.
Yes, he is a starfish.
Because
what are you talking about right now?
He's tall and lanky, and his arms are always down in his head. But now on this game, he was together as a starfish.
He is a different thing here, but he's always a starfish.
I know he's always.
His head and his arms and his legs are all the same length.
It was rhetorical. It was, why does he look like a starfish now?
Do you know what rhetorical means?
Why does he look like a starfish now? Oh, because he's a balloon.
He's a balloon.
Okay.
But he's always a starfish.
No. He looks. Everything is in the right place for a starfish. That's basically what I'm saying. He don't normally look like that.
Is it because he wears pants?
Probably.
Oh my god.
What starfish wears pants around here?
We just uncovered my favorite part of this episode. Skull Island: Rise of Kong, October 17th. That doesn't look that cute.
He doesn't look good. I was looking at that like, what the heck is that?
What is it about him that doesn't look good? Huh?
He look old.
Rise of Kong is a third-person action-adventure game based on the legendary King Kong franchise. Well, it's supposed to be all footage when they found him. So this is like your trailer, your intro trailer.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
No. Never mind.
I think I saw my Kongi in the... You don't think that's awesome? You're
It looked like Donkey Kong.
Big old gorilla, and you throw things around. Well, Donkey Kong is inspired by Kong.
Looked like what they should have did with Donkey Kong.
This really doesn't look that good. It looks like he's made of clay. Is this an indie game? I'll feel bad if this is an indie game. No, it can't be. It's Kong. Well, that's coming to everything on October 17th.
Kong.
Ooh!
Oh my god, it's Sonic Superstars.
And an ad! On October 17th, Sonic Superstars is a 2.5D side-scrolling platformer adventure featuring Sonic, Miles, Knuckles, and Amy as they endeavor to take on Dr. Eggman yet again. This was like blew me away when I first saw it because I'm hearing the bum bum ba-da-da, and then he looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want to play this game. Am I going to get it on launch? Probably not.
And you can switch back and forth, huh?
No, this was just the trailer to show you that
Boy, that looks so
it's the
good.
same type of game but all new.
Yeah.
It looks it looks so good. And I'm not even a Sonic fan, really.
So good.
I'm really not a Sonic fan, but I'm interested in this. And multiplayer, co-op, you want to play it together? Team up with friends.
Yeah.
Look at that. The thing is, I don't need to buy it.
I'll be Tails.
I just realized what game we can play together. Well, this one maybe, but
Sonic Frontiers.
Oh gosh, no. That was not multiplayer anyway. But yeah, it's up to 4 people. You're on screen all the time. I think it's going to be co-op only.
Like Mario Wonder.
What I still don't understand is a lot. Well, that's funny that you say that because once we're going to scroll down in a minute, but this is coming out on the 17th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting a Sonic 2D side-scroller platformer literally days before we're getting. Wow.
There's 1,200 games.
We're getting the Mario one. Like just a couple days before. 17, 18, 19, 20, 3 days before. It blows my mind. But yeah, I wonder how much this is going to be. And I bet that's going to be a $60 game. It looks really good though. I just don't know what I'm going to do because this is literally making people make the decision when you're looking at a Sonic game and a Mario game right next to each other. Unless you can get both, you have to make the decision like which mascot. Am I going blue or am I going red?
Yeah.
And so what would you pick? I feel like I know. I'm gonna skip some of these. Wizard with a Gun, Hellboy Web of Weird. Skipping that. Cavern of Dreams on the 19th.
I'll probably pick Mario.
That's what I would pick too.
Yeah.
7th Guest VR on October 19th. Endless Dungeon on October 19th. Gargoyles Remastered. We're gonna look at just because it's Disney. October 19th, the day before Mario.
It's a new movie.
You're not gonna want to play this, dude.
Oh, goodness. Wait, if it's remastered, what does that mean?
It's gonna be this is what it looks like, but it's in 1080p, basically.
See, remastered in my mind would be like they just did Sonic just now.
But that's a brand new game. That's not a remake at all. I know what you're saying though, but that's a whole new thing. Inescapable, No Rules, No Rescue, October 19th. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 on October 19th as well. I guess I'll show it while we scroll through all these. Cattails Wildwood Story on October 20th. Are you serious right now?
It looked like a cozy game.
Yep. If you love a good farm sim but have been woefully disappointed that you can't be a cat, well, maybe check out Cattails Wildwood Story on October 20th.
I think people will buy it because of your promotion just now.
I think people will buy it just because, for whatever reason, cat games are a thing.
No, sir, Bob.
Oh my gosh, I love the immediate. You're like, let's walk through this. This is my
dude. I love cats, right?
This is my Topaz impression, right? Like, man, what a good looking game. I'm super excited about this.
What is that?
That's a cat.
And something just died, and there was a ghost, and oh my.
Your hopes for this game died. That's
what is this game? I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I know some of you guys out there love this style, love this game, love it. It looks good. I just can't get with it.
Do you think this looks good?
Some people do. That's what I said. I know you guys probably think it's the game for you.
All right, let's talk about the real game. Let's talk about the real game that's coming out that we're excited about. Got the pre-order in. Got the controller here on my face. It's Spider-Man.
Oh, no. I ain't playing that.
Are you serious?
Mm-mm.
Wow, you are just all wrong today.
It doesn't look good at all. Oh, what is?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure you out, but if I know that you're not telling the truth, but were you telling the truth right now, I would have just figured out what the problem was. Is that you're stupid. He got so offended he struck me. Did you see that? Like he was like, "I'm gonna strike you."
You can't use these words on family friendly.
Look at all that extra map we're gonna get. Oh man, this is a good looking game. We're actually.
That's what I'm so excited about right there.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm actually going to be. I'm planning to actually live stream this if I get the early release. Where I've got it pre-ordered, they tend to let you have it the day before. If I can get it that early release, I'm going to do a very late night stream, and probably play at least the first 4 or 5 hours of this game.
Be co-op.
It's going to be really good. I wouldn't be surprised if there is some type of co-op later on. Or like some mini games where one person can play as Peter and one person can play as Miles.
Yeah.
But that's not announced at the moment. They could pull a Nintendo and just like surprise us with that.
Know.
That could happen. But like, oh gosh, this looks good. I want to show some Venom. But it doesn't look like it's happening in this trailer. Nope. That's all right. Oh, there's a little bit of the black suit. That looks good. That game, October 20th. You ready for the great catastrophe of 2023? The same day, Mario Wonder. Cause shut up and take my money. You know what I mean? Did you pre-order this one?
No,
I did. I don't know if I'm actually gonna get it, but this is what I was thinking that we could play together.
I'm gonna play it.
Yeah,
I just didn't pre-order it. I didn't pre-order a lot of stuff.
This is what's done for me. I'm gonna play this game and get it, but I'm really struggling on if I'm gonna pick it up when I pick up my copy of Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I have it there reserved just in case, but I know good and well that I'm not going to be able to play both of these at the same time. I'm not going to be able to make it fit. You know what I mean? So, like, I could wait. So, here's my dilemma. Okay, you ready for this? And then we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
Spider-Man and Mario. Same day, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means by the time, if I've only bought one and I didn't buy the other, by the time I finished the one, there's a good chance I could get the other one pre-owned. The problem is, if I get Mario Wonder pre-owned, I'm going to save a whopping $5. But I don't know what will happen with Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's the one I actually want to play first.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I did Spider-Man, I remember like going into like pre-owned like game shops, like a game exchange or whatnot, and there's like a stack of Spider-Man games like this, and they're all like $20. Yeah. And so that's a big savings from like a $70 game. So I don't know though, man. Like, I know what I'm going to do. I just know it's not the most financially reasonable decision. I'm going to start with Spider-Man. I'm either going to get both or I'm going to get Spider-Man, and so I'm going to end up spending about the same amount anyway. I might get to spread it out a little bit. We got the Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. I don't know if I said that correctly, but it looks neat. It's coming to PS5 and Windows. Cry Machina. Now that is the most I like anime. I'm a weeb name I've ever heard. Cry Machina.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get canceled and hated on. It features robot girls, fast-paced action.
What's that other Machina game or show or game?
There's a bunch because it just means machine, right?
Ex Machina.
Sure.
What is that? That's it.
Anime, right? And then there's like Nier Automata.
Now, what'd you just read and laughed at?
Cry Machina.
Featured robot.
Oh, because it features robot girls, fast-paced action RPG gameplay, and a quest to become a real human.
Oh yeah!
It's Pinocchio. If it was an anime waifu, it's Pinocchio. That's what it is.
Pinocchio ain't no robot.
No, he's a puppet. But
what's an anime? What's a waifu?
I'll tell you after stream. The game launches on PlayStation console, Switch, and PC. City Skylines 2. This literally is an ad. And yeah, we know we're not doing ads. City Skyline we're actually going to skip because of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You can blame them. No, it's basically lets you build a city with all kinds of like complex systems and everything. Paramount, I don't care. Move. It's gonna be on Xbox. I think it's actually gonna be Game Pass. So if you're interested in this, like building a little city or something like that,
I tried to play the first one.
Oh
no,
I was about to be like, there's a first one, but I totally did read Skylines too. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. Oh boy, are you ready for this? This is completely redone, right? For modern consoles. Metal Gear Solid. Wait till you see these games, Topaz. You're gonna love it. Are you ready for this? You ready for this? Here it is. Here it is. You ready? Boom. Does that look good? Does that look good? You like that?
This is remastered?
Yeah, well, it's a collection, and it's all been, made to look good and everything on modern hardware.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's like I'm really there. Look at that.
Fast forward. Let's see where this is going.
It's going into your collection. What are you talking about where it's going? Don't you want this? Yeah. I don't want to have too much dead air for our audio listeners, but that's definitely you. Yep. Mm-hmm. You don't think so? That's what I thought. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Comes with Metal Gear MSX, Metal Gear NES, Snake's Revenge, Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid VR missions, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, and Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, which is actually a prequel to Metal Gear Solid. So
if you're a Metal Gear
MG
fan, then you are loaded right there.
Yeah, and that's Volume 1. There's going to be a Volume 2. Like, that's kind of cool. Vertigo 2 on October 24th. We're almost through the month, man. We're doing it. This actually
Webby's falling.
This gives me Topaz vibes.
How?
Because it's grindy.
I
don't know how. You won't help me understand what you like.
It also just looked like first person, so I would be hesitant to play it.
Oh, see, that's something I can work with. You don't like first person games,
right? However, I play the ones I play with you guys, so that makes it a whole lot better.
Interesting. See, now we're getting somewhere. I'm interested to know if you would like VR.
Well, I mean, I've played some VR stuff.
How do you feel about the world?
This world here we're in?
Yeah.
It's
is this in first person?
It's a cube.
Well, that's better than flat. I'll accept it. Ghost Runner 2 on October 26th. I'm sorry if we're passing up some of your favorite games. But this is our podcast, so we can. This looks like Dead Space to me a little bit.
I play Ghost Runner. I want to play it.
I've heard like Ghost Runner Tokyo, I think is the one that's like really good.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played it either, but I've heard people rave about it. So if you're looking for some fast-paced, first-person katana-wielding action, October 26th on your calendar. For Ghost Runner 2's release, you can check out the free demo on consoles and PCs right now. PS5, Xbox Series, and Windows.
I'm doing that.
Do it. Go ahead and put a little note there. You got Dave the Diver, Topaz's favorite. Okay, so there was something kind of interesting about this game. This definitely isn't your art style that you would like, but there was something that I thought was really interesting about this game. Is Dave the Diver, you have to dive down and like fish and all this kind of crazy stuff, but there's a whole reason. Because if this wasn't enough for you, Topaz, the reason you're fishing is so that you can stock up your very own, where's it at? Your very own restaurant. There you serve the fish that you fish for. I went a little too far. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm already playing this game.
Are you seriously?
No, not this game.
Oh, I was like, I don't understand
that's
you.
like Coral Island.
Is that what it looks like?
No, it doesn't look like that. They're doing the same thing.
Deja vu. Do you get deja vu?
Ooh, this is
Alan Wake
Cage.
too. No, it's not.
Isn't Nicolas Cage in this?
Nope. Not at all. Are you thinking of Dead by Daylight where he has an appearance in that? That's something we could play one day for a spooky thing. Dead by Daylight.
That's right. This was on that that game.
One of the
video,
times
right?
that this was given a little update on. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is a spooky game.
No. Why did it look like Keanu Reeves?
I don't know, but that's a different game too. That's Cyberpunk. I think.
Wait, Keanu Reeves and stuff?
I think so. Isn't
Which
that what
one?
it is?
The new, like a update or something? Because I ain't seen him yet.
I need to look it up. Maybe it's not Cyberpunk. I might be misspeaking.
I feel like
I just remember the meme. I definitely remember the meme when he presented it a year before last, and someone was like, "You're breathtaking," and he goes, "You're breathtaking." You know what I'm talking about. EA Sports.
FC.
Yeah, that stands for Unicorns Fairly Crying. Nope. Ultimate
Unicorn,
Fighting.
Fairy, Cats.
It's a fighting game. Yep. You got Jusant on October 31st, Halloween.
I actually want to play that one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what type of game here real quick they decided to drop on Halloween. Because I guess it's fine, but I don't understand. Oh, this is that climbing sim game kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, actually no, this looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought this looked really interesting.
It was one game that I played and I can't remember what it is, but it's on Steam. I can't remember what it's called, but
I think the art style on
looks
this
like that a little bit.
is really cute. Like it's obviously really simplistic, but that doesn't like turn me away from it.
Mm-hmm.
This is nice. I kind of like this. And you're just trying to like climb and discover like all that you can learn about this area, right? Isn't that kind of the premise? There's like these towers.
I guess, unless he's trying to figure out where that little monster thing, trying to take it home or something.
What happened is this guy lost his face, and they're trying to find it. Because you can't tell me that man looks like he has a face.
He looked a little bit like Webby's pet.
That reminds me of when I was a kid and people would run up to you and they would grab your nose and put like your thumb right there and they go, "I got your nose." They just never gave his back. That's what happened. Anyway, and that's October. We did it. Yay, hooray, clap, 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 clap.
That was the last game?
That was the last game. That was the last day of the month. We did it. Yeah. Yeah, we teamed up. Anyway, what are your takeaways for our... Actually, we're making really good time all of a sudden. What are your takeaways on this? What do you think?
Dude, I don't know if I took anything away.
I'm really torn. So the main thing is like, that's all the games, but I really do want to circle back to the dilemma that I have where there's so many... There's more games available this month than can be played. Like, you're not going to be able to play all these games in this month. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're not even into holiday season yet. Like, we're not even... Like, these are big games, and they'll definitely be purchased for someone for, like, you know, the holiday season. But this is all October, so we've still got November. This is before the Black Friday sales, the Cyber Monday sales, the actual holiday season. There's a lot right here, and it makes me wonder what kind of deals or bundles we'll see of some of these titles later on in the year. But the dilemma that I have really stems to the fact that there's kind of some bangers in here, some like probably some must-play games, and one of those must-play games is Spider-Man. Another must-play game is Mario Wonder, and then I'm going back and forth. Help me decide: is Sonic a must-play game? Because it feels like it's a big deal, but it also feels like the like off-brand Mario in a way. I hate to be that way, but you know, like how Sonic was always Sega's answer kind of to Mario, and then Sega kind of fell as like a hardware developer, and then now you can play these Sega games and everything basically everywhere. It just
I think it's
Sonic
a big
games
game because
aren't that good.
Sonic's still going on, so there's still a bunch of shows that teens these days grew up with. So having a Sonic game to play is good.
I don't have a problem with it existing. I agree with it, like with it being good that it's there. But is it like a must play? Because there's so much in October that you've really got to decide. Like, all right, what are my priorities? What am I going to play?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I didn't pre-order Sonic or anything. I'll probably maybe pick it up later, or maybe I'll decide. I don't know. It just feels like kind of the game I need. It feels like a game you're supposed to play, but it also feels like the other game to Mario. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, they're.
I wouldn't be hesitating if Mario wasn't coming out.
Brothers, I would say the Mario games, and then the Sonic games, since they're kind of same era, battling each other, rivals. That's it. That's the word.
Rivals is a better word.
That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's kind of like the Xbox PlayStation thing. You got the people that's definitely gonna get Sonic. Got the people that's definitely gonna get Mario.
Well, your Genesis babies, people our age, like grew up with a Genesis, are gonna have a connection to Sonic more than the people who grew up with like an NES or a Super Nintendo. They're gonna be more connected to Mario.
Yeah.
I grew up with neither of those things. I'm in an interesting place where
Wait, let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pick our brains. So Genesis, Sonic.
Yeah.
Nintendo, Mario.
Yep.
What's PlayStation and Xbox?
Like they're old school, like mascot.
Yeah.
It depends on who you ask, but probably primarily, if you're looking for the younger audience of PlayStation, like one, it'd be Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
But I'm a Spyro guy when it comes to PS1, and the older audience, because there were the older teens and everything, would probably be like probably the Metal Gear. It'd be Snake. That would be my guess. By the time you get into PS2, a lot of people grew up with PS2s. I mean, it was the number one sold console. Still to this day, nothing's outsold it. And then you're looking at your Tax and your Jack and Daxters, your Ratchet and Clanks. Like those are big deals. And then of course there's always the franchise games that are on everything. But yeah, back when there were mascots, I'd say Crash was definitely the PlayStation mascot. So yeah, but PlayStation's still around. Crash is not owned. It's owned by Activision, so it's on everything now. Yeah. So really, Nintendo is the only one that still has its baby.
Where's Ratchet and Clank?
It's an Insomniac game, so it is now on PlayStation. Okay. No, Sony bought Insomniac 2 years ago. Remember, they bought that studio. Yeah. So Spyro is also an Insomniac game, but the publisher owns it, which is Activision. So it's possible by the end of 2023 we'll actually see a world where Xbox owns the rights to Spyro.
I want to see a Spyro movie.
I could be down for that if it's done right. It could.
You think 3D or live action?
3D animated.
Yeah. I can see that.
Definitely. Well, that's basically it, guys. If you agree with us, let us know in the comments. If you don't agree with us, let us know in the comments. If you had a really good coffee today, let us know in the comments. Whatever you do, all I'm really trying to say is
let us know in the comments.
Basically, for the engagement and for the camaraderie. Guys, if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hey, if you're listening on one of our numerous audio listening options for the podcast, be sure to rate us, review us 5 stars there. If you enjoyed, that helps out with our placement a whole lot, and I appreciate that. And it also makes Topaz feel good about himself. Guys, thank you for real, though, for listening and hanging out with us, especially when we get rambly and we just have to speed run through this stuff because we spent too much time talking at the beginning. And I think I've really enjoyed the year, and there's still some great episodes to come before the end of season 3. So really looking forward to that. And Topaz, you got anything you'd like to add or anything? And that's it, folks.
Web's out.
Web's out.